India is a land of diverse cultures, rich heritage, and incredible destinations that attract millions of tourists every year. However, not every city in India is worth visiting. Some cities are infamous for their pollution, traffic, and lack of basic infrastructure. If you're a traveler who wants to avoid unpleasant experiences, it's essential to know which cities to avoid. In this video, we'll be exploring the top 10 worst cities to visit in India. From overcrowded streets to unhygienic conditions, these cities have a lot of issues that make them unfit for tourism. We have compiled a list of the top 10 worst cities to visit in India, based on factors like pollution, crime rates, and overall tourist experience. So, if you're planning a trip to India soon, make sure to watch on to avoid any unpleasant surprises. Whether you're a first-time traveler or a seasoned adventurer, you'll find this video helpful in planning your next Indian escapade. So, without further ado, let's dive in and explore the top 10 worst cities to visit in India. Number 1. Delhi. Air pollution. Delhi, the capital city of India, is infamous for its alarmingly high levels of air pollution. The city often ranks as one of the most polluted cities in the world, with smog levels reaching hazardous levels during the winter months. Breathing in Delhi's toxic air can lead to respiratory problems, heart diseases, and even lung cancer. The situation is so severe that the Indian Medical Association has declared a public health emergency in the city. Overcrowding. Delhi is also highly overcrowded, with a population of over 25 million people. This overcrowding contributes to numerous issues such as traffic congestion, inadequate public transportation, and a lack of proper sanitation. Tourists may find it challenging to navigate the city's chaotic streets and public transportation systems, making it a less than ideal destination for a relaxing vacation. Safety concerns. Safety is another significant concern in Delhi, especially for female travelers. Incidents of harassment, theft, and assault are not uncommon, and the city has earned a reputation as one of the most unsafe cities for women in India. It is essential for female travelers to exercise caution and avoid traveling alone, especially at night. Number 2. Mumbai. Overpopulation. Mumbai, the financial capital of India, is another city that suffers from severe overpopulation. With a population of over 20 million people, Mumbai is one of the most densely populated cities in the world. This overpopulation leads to several issues such as inadequate housing, water scarcity, and poor sanitation. Traffic congestion. Mumbai is infamous for its traffic congestion, with the city's streets often snarled with bumper-to-bumper traffic. The public transportation system, including buses and the local train network, is overcrowded and often unreliable. Traveling within the city can be a frustrating and time-consuming experience for tourists. Slums. Mumbai is home to some of the largest slums in Asia, with an estimated 9 million people living in these informal settlements. The living conditions in these slums are deplorable, with a lack of proper sanitation, clean drinking water, and healthcare facilities. While some tourists may be interested in visiting these areas as part of a slum tour, it is important to consider the ethical implications of such tourism. Number 3. Kolkata. Pollution. Kolkata, formerly known as Calcutta, is another city in India that faces severe pollution problems. The city's air, water, and noise pollution levels are alarmingly high, posing significant health risks to residents and visitors alike. In addition to air pollution, Kolkata also struggles with water pollution, with the Ganges River being heavily contaminated by industrial waste, sewage, and religious offerings. Poverty and homelessness. Poverty and homelessness are prevalent issues in Kolkata, with thousands of people living on the streets and in makeshift shelters. The sight of widespread poverty can be distressing for tourists, and the city's homeless population often faces numerous challenges such as malnutrition, disease, and a lack of access to healthcare and education. Infrastructure. Kolkata's infrastructure is outdated and poorly maintained, with many of its roads, bridges, and buildings in dire need of repair. Power outages and water shortages are common, and the city's public transportation system is inadequate to meet the needs of its growing population. Number 4. Varanasi. Sanitation issues. Varanasi, one of the oldest cities in the world, is a significant pilgrimage site for Hindus. However, the city is plagued by sanitation issues, with open sewers, piles of garbage, and a lack of public toilets. The Ganges River, considered sacred by Hindus, is heavily polluted by sewage, industrial waste, and decomposing bodies, making it a significant health risk for those who bathe in its waters. Overcrowding. As a popular tourist and pilgrimage destination, Varanasi is often overcrowded, with narrow streets and congested traffic making it difficult for visitors to navigate the city. The city's infrastructure struggles to cope with the influx of visitors, leading to issues such as inadequate accommodation, poor sanitation, and limited public transportation options. Safety concerns. Like many other Indian cities, safety is a concern in Varanasi, particularly for female travelers. Incidents of harassment and theft are not uncommon, and tourists are advised to exercise caution and avoid traveling alone, especially at night. Number 5. Patna. Infrastructure and sanitation. Patna, the capital of the Indian state of Bihar, is known for its poor infrastructure and sanitation facilities. The city's roads are often in poor condition, making it difficult for tourists to navigate the city. In addition, a lack of proper sanitation and waste management systems contributes to the spread of diseases and other health risks. Crime. Patna has a high crime rate, with incidents of theft, robbery, and assault being relatively common. The city also has a reputation for corruption and political instability, making it a less than ideal destination for tourists. Lack of tourist attractions. While Patna has some historical sites and religious landmarks, the city lacks the tourist attractions and infrastructure that can be found in other Indian cities. Visitors may find it challenging to fill their itineraries with engaging activities and sightseeing opportunities. Number 6. Kanpur. Pollution. Kanpur, an industrial city in the state of Uttar Pradesh, is known for its high levels of air, water, and soil pollution. The city's numerous tanneries and factories contribute to this pollution, making the city an unhealthy place to visit. Poor infrastructure. Kanpur's infrastructure is in dire need of improvement, with poorly maintained roads and inadequate public transportation options. The city also struggles with issues such as power outages and water shortages, making it an uncomfortable destination for tourists. Lack of tourist attractions. Kanpur has limited tourist attractions, with few historical sites or cultural landmarks to draw visitors. The city's industrial nature and poor infrastructure make it a less appealing destination for tourists seeking a more culturally rich and immersive experience. Number 7. Ludhiana. Pollution and traffic. Ludhiana, an industrial city in the state of Punjab, is known for its high levels of air pollution and traffic congestion. The city's numerous factories and vehicles contribute to poor air quality, making it an unhealthy place to visit. Traffic congestion is also a significant issue, with the city streets often clogged with cars, buses, and motorcycles. Poor infrastructure. Like many other Indian cities, Ludhiana struggles with outdated and poorly maintained infrastructure. The city's roads and public transportation systems are often inadequate, making it difficult for tourists to navigate the city and experience its attractions. Limited tourist appeal. Ludhiana has limited tourist appeal, with few cultural or historical attractions to draw visitors. The city's industrial nature and pollution issues make it a less appealing destination for tourists seeking a more enjoyable and immersive experience. Number 8. Allahabad. Water pollution and sanitation. Allahabad, also known as Prayagraj, is a city in Uttar Pradesh known for its religious significance and the confluence of the Ganges, Yamuna, and Saraswati rivers. However, the city faces severe water pollution and sanitation issues, with the rivers heavily contaminated by sewage, industrial waste, and religious offerings. Overcrowding during religious festivals. During religious festivals such as the Kumbh Mela, Allahabad experiences extreme overcrowding, with millions of pilgrims flocking to the city. This influx of visitors puts a strain on the city's infrastructure and resources, leading to issues such as inadequate sanitation, water shortages, and a lack of accommodation. Safety concerns. As with many other Indian cities, safety is a concern in Allahabad, particularly for female travelers. Incidents of harassment and theft are not uncommon, and tourists are advised to exercise caution and avoid traveling alone, especially at night. Number 9. Gwalior. Air pollution. Gwalior, a city in the Indian state of Madhya Pradesh, is known for its historical landmarks and impressive forts. However, the city is also infamous for its high levels of air pollution, often ranking among the most polluted cities in the world. The city's air quality poses significant health risks for residents and visitors alike. Lack of tourist infrastructure. While Gwalior has some notable tourist attractions, the city lacks the infrastructure and resources to support a thriving tourism industry. Visitors may find it challenging to find adequate accommodations, restaurants, and transportation options, making it a less appealing destination for tourists. Safety concerns. Safety is a concern in Gwalior, with incidents of theft, harassment, and assault reported in the city. Tourists are advised to exercise caution and avoid traveling alone, especially at night. Number 10. Bhopal. Industrial pollution. Bhopal, the capital city of Madhya Pradesh, is known for its lakes and greenery. However, the city also struggles with industrial pollution, particularly due to the infamous Bhopal gas tragedy in 1984, which resulted in thousands of deaths and long-term health effects. The city is still grappling with the aftermath of this disaster, with many areas contaminated by toxic chemicals. Poor infrastructure. Bhopal's infrastructure is in need of improvement, with issues such as inadequate public transportation and poorly maintained roads making it difficult for tourists to explore the city. The city also struggles with issues such as power outages and water shortages, making it a less than ideal destination for tourists. Limited tourist appeal. While Bhopal has some historical and cultural attractions, the city lacks the tourist appeal of other Indian cities. The city's pollution issues and poor infrastructure make it a less desirable destination for tourists seeking a more enjoyable and immersive experience. In conclusion, while India boasts many beautiful and culturally rich destinations, it is essential to be aware of the challenges and risks associated with visiting certain cities. This top 10 worst cities to visit in India, as listed above, suffer from issues such as pollution, overcrowding, poor infrastructure, and safety concerns. By being informed and cautious, travelers can make the best decisions regarding their destinations and ensure a safe and enjoyable trip to this incredible country. Finally, have you ever wished of traveling the world and make money at the same time, without ever creating your own products or websites? Then let me show you how to set up your own online business empire to make $100 to $200 a day. And how you can get started right now. Click the link below for more info. If you love this type of videos, please subscribe to our channel, like and share this video with your friends, then hit the notification bell, that way you won't miss any of our future videos. Thank you.